Here's an old video game called Vice and it is being remastered and released within a couple of weeks, I think. And so I'm going to show some things I've learned after 20 years of playing the game. And I'll have a soundtrack.
Studio Brussels, what's up?
Okay, so here is one place. I'm gonna pull up the menu real quick and adjust the settings. I don't know if it.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling great. I have sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for longer. Future is coming on. I ain't happy.
Okay,
I'm
well,
feeling good. I got sunshine in a bag.
here is a shack that only costs $1,000. So it's sort of like a real estate video. Here's a view of the eastern island way across the way. Let me start from the very beginning. So I'm starting a new game. Well, after not even doing the first mission, I've managed to secure properties all across of the map. So this one ought to be Ocean Beach Apartment. It's one of the more expensive ones. I can't remember the cost of it. It's like $7,000 or something. And it's at the very south part of the map. Just across over there is the gun shop. I'll just go ahead and pause and show at what part of the map it is. That pink blip, the pink blip is the first mission that I haven't even done. And here's an apartment that's been purchased. It's really close to the docks. The yacht is so big it can be seen on the radar. That's also a very big boat. Okay, I'm going to load a new game and show a different map, different property. I had to write it down. This one is Link's Leaf View, and Leafy Links is the golf course, and so I'll show that real quick. So that's a view of the western island over there and downtown. Below that is the golf course. This stuff is normally locked and impossible to, like it ought to be impossible to do that, to get these properties and stuff, but I'll show how it's possible just with a few codes. These features have been built into the game since the very beginning of it. GTA 3 was released in 2001, Vice City was 2002. I think there's a new song now. Here's the most expensive property at $14,000. and for some reason there's no. It's so expensive because it has such a large garage and a helicopter pad. There should be a helicopter that spawns here. That's a view of the Memorial Stadium. The helicopter can make it up there to the top of that, yet from what I've found, it's impossible to spawn vehicles up there. Something I've tried to do. Here's just another view of downtown. That ring right there is copy and pasted of an asset that's copy and pasted into San Andreas near the Las Vegas stadium. Okay, I can't remember what. Oh, okay. So here's the very beginning. Just before the first mission, the first thing to do is to save the game at this Ocean Beach hotel. Not to be confused with the apartment that I showed earlier. People ought to be very familiar with this Ocean Beach hotel. It even has a room that's possible to go up there and see what's inside the room and stuff. Okay, so that's Ocean Beach. There's the lighthouse. I'm going to load a new one again. It's the fastest way to teleport across the island. I have to refer to my notes. So here's a place on Ocean Beach, or Washington Beach. This place is just across the lawyer. So that's Ken Rosenberg's lawyer office right there, where the game starts. Ken Rosenberg and Company. Alright. Now, teleporting to the last place, Vice Point Mall. And then I think I'm going to restart the video and have a part 2. I think that was the wrong one. I have to change that. Here's one that's a property just across from the mall. And I suppose what I'm attempting to do, here's the mall right here. I'm attempting to show that almost everything that's possible in GTA Online is possible in this Vice City game. And I suppose I'll just, before I restart the video, I'll show the two things that are the best codes to use. One is to make cars float on water, and that's right R2, circle, R1, L2, square, R1, R2. Alright, so now cars ought to be floating. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to use a helicopter to try to capture the entirety of the map. So I'll show how cars can float on water. Okay. Alright, so that's close to the end of video part 1. That's passing past Prawn Island and over to the island that's normally locked. Since I'm here, I'll show the way to make money is, well, let me try one thing first. I'm going to try to input a code to change character. Okay, well, there is a dirt bike over here, and there's no time limit on this race, just to go through these checkpoints around this motocross track, and that's $100 there, but the way that I made all this money was just doing wheelies at the airport. So here's Trial by Dirt. And the best way to go through this, I've found, is using this view. So after that's completed, it's just 2 laps. And there's about 20 of these per lap. And I've already almost done 10, I think. What I found is that's the easiest view. Okay, so let me show the other code that's very important. I'll do all the codes that I remember. R1, R2, L1, R2, left, right, down, up, left, down, left. Okay, so that's one weapon cheat. Alright, the other one is R1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. It's a different set of weapons. Baseball bat, stuff like that, flamethrower, brass knuckles. Alright, here's the third weapon cheat. R1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, left, down, down. It takes practice. Grenade, revolver, minigun, that one's important. Chainsaw for getting into locked cars. Okay, and then the health cheat, R1, R2, L1, circle, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. That can be input in motorcycles, cars, helicopters. The other view that works for this motocross is the side view during turns. Here's where to practice doing wheelies, just holding the stick down. Wheelies really only work, as far as I know, on the real PlayStation 2 because of pressure sensitivity, but I'm not certain. I don't know if those are explodable or not. Do those explode? I don't think those explode. And then the most entertaining code to use is to change characters. For example, it's possible to change into the almost every single character that's in the game, but it's completely random, so, you know. Anyways, so I'll show that. Right, left, up, L1, L2, left, up, down, right. It didn't work. Let me try it again. It didn't work again. He has to be standing off. Alright, so that's an example of a different character. I have to refresh the camera. I can't believe the camera hasn't crashed this whole time. So I'll just reiterate, the way that I purchased all those properties without doing any missions was just doing wheelies for money. Okay, I'm gonna change character again. Alright, so there's the police character, for example. Also, the characters I'm always trying to look for are the beach ones. The beach ladies. I think that's the end of the race right there. Okay. Well, he failed to set a new record, but that's alright. Alright, here's an example of a wheelie. I don't know why the song stopped. To put a password. Sometimes the wheelie thing doesn't work. I don't know why. There's supposed to be money for doing wheelies. I'm gonna try to change character again. Okay, yeah, that, I guess that's going to be the end of the video. I'll start at the very beginning.